Hi, I'm Chris with Carnival Cruise Addicts, and this is episode 24 of Yakety-Yak, straight from the yak's mouth. John Heald, Carnival Cruise Line's brand ambassador, posts on his Facebook page where you can ask him questions, and he will give you the answer, dispelling myths, rumors, and other weird stuff, and just straight some funny questions. In this episode, we will be talking about the deli and tomato soup. Ooh, love it. Self-service beer with a service charge? Are ships fined for leaving port late? That's a good question. Carnival Hub app in relation to dining room reservations. And spur of the moment cruise. What cabin do I have? Will I get it? All right, question one. This is a good one because I totally agree with it. This person eats a lot at the Carnival Deli, much like I think we all do. And they would love to have tomato bisque or tomato soup served at the deli. So imagine getting a ham and cheese and dipping that puppy in tomato soup. I probably wouldn't eat anywhere else. Liz would be yelling at me, we need to go here. No, we don't. They have a grilled cheese and tomato bisque. There, I'm going there. John's answer, he says it's extremely popular on their brunch menu. He can't make any promises, but he is definitely sending this to the chefs and the beards that need to see this. I would love to see that. It would be so easy for them just to ladle a quick bowl in to have with your grilled cheese. Oh, that would be delicious. Anyway, this one I thought was funny and accurate. A cruiser recently used the self-service beer tap, which they have on quite a few boats now. And then he noticed on his thing there was a service charge for him self-servicing himself. And he's like, oh, this is ridiculous. Why? John's response, which kind of makes sense, kind of. They do have to have people there to fill it, clean it, service it, maintain it. But he did say, and John never advocates taking off a tip, but he did say to this particular person, you feel free to take the tip off for that. He understands, as do I. I mean, I understand that, but that's kind of pushing it, you ask me. One cruiser said they were always told that ships get fined for leaving a port late, especially in places like Key West and Cabo. I can definitely see Key West because they stopped cruises going there for a while. Why? They stopped Bike Week too. Anyway, different story. And he said, yes, that absolutely can be the case, that the port will fine them if they leave late. So he did say to this particular person, thank you for always being on time. But I found that interesting. So, I mean, I guess if it was like Key West, if there's a morning cruise, that because a lot of them get there at 7 o'clock in the morning, and then one coming after that, they want to make sure the other cruise line is out of the way to get the other cruise line in. But to fine them for actually going there and giving you money, bad on the ports. Bad on the ports. This cruiser was a very courteous cruiser. They said every time they try to go to dinner, or every time they go to dinner, I apologize, their waiter or server crew has a bottle of wine and a cheese plate waiting for them every single time they go there. Occasionally, they can't make it due to whatever the circumstance may be. And they wanted Carnival to put in the Hub app somewhere where you can communicate with the dining room to say, hey, I'm not going to be able to make it this evening because they didn't want the food to go to waste. John said, that's great. And he didn't answer the app question. He did say, get with the dining room hostess at breakfast or lunch, but he is going to include this as a suggestion to the beard. And another cruiser commented that they too go to the dining room every night and they see many of the tables set up with cute little accoutrements and nobody ever shows up. So it is a huge waste of food, and they are actually looking into it. This one, they booked a cruise on the spur of the moment, less than a week away, and they haven't got the room assignment. It says TBA. They must have booked a guaranteed cabin. And they were nervous because they read, of course, on the internet that people have shown up to port, got flown down, got hotels, whatever they did, got on the boat and said, oh no, sorry, we're overbooked. You're not getting your room. John said, don't worry, this is actually normal. So they have cancellations all the time. And of course they want a cruise fully booked. So they will book quite literally up to the last minute. He said you will absolutely get it as late as 48 hours before your cruise. Don't cancel your trip. You're going to get there. So if you have to fly in a day or two early, whatever you may be coming from, he said you booked the cruise. They owe you that cabin. They will fulfill that cabin. So what you read on the internet, not true. Carnival will take care of you. So again, that was episode 24 of Yakety-Yak. Thanks for watching. Take care of yourselves.